Hi guys, this is a very quick video. I hope to make you guys understand uh, how VPN works in China. I've been here about 5 or 6 days in mainland China in Shanghai, and the first 2 days was a bit of a struggle figuring out what to do with ExpressVPN and how best it works, what are the things affecting it and all that. So uh, to take you right to the point, first make sure that if there's if you are using ExpressVPN and if you have any downloads or any updates to do to the app, do it before you get to China, or don't. If you are in China and some downloading update thing happens, don't press it, because somehow it doesn't seem to do it. My download update has been sitting like this at 0% for the last 2 days. It doesn't go away. The other thing that I did, and thankfully I did, was to get the pro version. There are various versions of it, but there are 3 or 4, I think. There's a cheapest one, but I think this was the second in the tier, the pro version, where you can connect more machines, computers. So I had the pro version. Now with the pro version, you can get, the difference is that you can get this dedicated IP allocated to your account, and I will explain the two things, the two differences between that. So now what has happened is, when I first got to the hotel, somehow it was evening time and the network, the internet, the Wi-Fi was not good, and I had not realized it, and my VPN would just not work. And I was thinking, oh my God, what have I done? Why is it not working? Right now it's Sunday. It's about 2:30. So sometimes I notice with the hotels, morning times up to about 10:30, the internet is very patchy. But then from 10:30 to about lunchtime, 1 o'clock, the speed, there's no interruptions, the internet is fine. But come lunchtime, there's an hour or two, maybe people are back in the hotel. It's a bit patchy again. Right now it's 2:30 right now, and it's Sunday, so not many people will be out and about, or if it was a weekday, they would be out. But come 6:30 in the evening, they're all back in the hotel. The Wi-Fi is again quite patchy until about 10, 11 o'clock at night. I realized it because of jet lag. One night I woke up, it was 4 a.m., 5 a.m., something like that. I went onto my phone and was streaming. I don't know, I was streaming something and it was working fine. And I realized when I woke up the next day that it's the timing that matters, and it's not the issue with ExpressVPN, because that's what I was thinking. So here we go. I mean, here, look at that. I have got, I'm on Wi-Fi here. This is the hotel Wi-Fi. Um, and it's connected, it's secure. There are various others, and it seems to be fine. And I've not connected it. My VPN is there. I am using a dedicated IP. Now, one thing to remember with dedicated IP, the VPN protocol, I have left it on automatic, because when I chose a specific protocol, when I was on non-dedicated IP, it was working. So anyway, so my point is that if you have a dedicated IP on, try to be on automatic protocol. And then now I'm gonna click to connect. Let's see. Oh, connected. So it's fine. And I'm gonna select uh, this internet browser that I've got. I'm going to click on YouTube. Um, it is a tiny bit slow. You can see it's taking just a moment to load. It's loading. Come on, it should be. Oh, yes, see, it's come through. So that is, you see, I can see YouTube. I can go to, let's see, ChatGPT. Um, yes, it lets me go to ChatGPT. So this is fine. Um, okay, I'm gonna close this. I'm gonna close this. Now I am gonna go. I'm gonna switch this off. So this means that my internet is fine. If it's connected quickly, it was fine. I'm gonna go there. You see, you can get a dedicated IP here, but I'm gonna go, and because you're in China, the fastest servers are something close by. So I'm gonna select. Yeah, okay. Let me do Japan because I've used that before, and it's trying to connect, and you can see. Oh, okay, it has connected, but let me tell you, when you are on just any location which is not a dedicated IP, I would suggest taking the VPN protocol, and ExpressVPN do say that select one by one in its order. But for me, if I do lightweight TCP, change VPN protocol, continue, um, and then I go back. It's trying to connect. Let me stop that and let me see if it works. Okay, so see, it's taking time to connect. It means at this moment, the VPN protocol is not appropriate. So when it is not connecting, try to change the VPN protocol. See, it's taking quite a while. Oh, it's connected, but it took a minute. So it's okay to be on this one, but now I'm gonna switch it off. I'm gonna leave it on lightweight protocol. I'm gonna go back to my dedicated IP, and let's see if it connects. It does take a minute. Look, it's taking its time now. Sometimes I feel that if I just pause it and then I sort of, once everything is set up and I click to connect, it connects better. But as you can see, I've got dedicated IP going on and I'm on a lightweight TCP VPN protocol. It doesn't seem to be connecting. You see? You see, that's what I mean. So now I'm gonna stop this, go to VPN protocol and put it on automatic, go back, and okay, so automatic, dedicated, let me click on it. You see, the other time, oh, look, it connected pretty quickly. So when you are on dedicated, automatic works better. Now, I was struggling with this because the hotel's Wi-Fi was not good. So you have to be very, very careful to ensure that the Wi-Fi itself is good. Otherwise, ExpressVPN, you will feel that ExpressVPN has got issues. But I'll tell you one more thing. Even when Wi-Fi was a bit patchy, it seemed to work better when I had the dedicated IP there, because it was on a dedicated IP. I think somehow it does better. So this is all up, I mean, I'm sure there are other VPNs that work there, but I think for me, thankfully, I chose ExpressVPN. I did have another VPN called Kaspersky, but I've read on the internet that it doesn't seem to be working that well or doesn't work. So I, in a very last minute, 1 week before traveling, um, I signed up for ExpressVPN. But thank God I did the 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 pro version. So yeah, so this is my little video about VPN and how best it works. The other thing also, please remember, you might not be on Wi-Fi, but you might be on Chinese mobile data. Um, also be wary. The ExpressVPN will struggle if your Chinese number, which comes with a data, you can buy that on arrival at the airport. Be cautious about that, because we have learned a lesson. We got for about £30, which was about 300 Chinese money. We got Nihau mobile, which was there, and we thought, okay, it's good enough. We got 80 gigs of data, but the 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 data is very patchy. It's like, so the ExpressVPN struggles with it, because again, it's the underlying connection that matters. So sometimes we have to switch off the mobile data, the local mobile data, and get onto Wi-Fi to do it, and that. That's another thing you have to be really careful. I would suggest, if you are coming with eSIM data, that's another thing. Don't get a mobile data at the airport. Get to town. I'm in Shanghai. I wish I had gone to a China mobile shop and bought a sort of what all people use, not just some random Nihau mobile at the airport. It's, I mean, I don't know. At least those are my thoughts about it. Um, so yeah, so that's other thing to be very very um, cautious about. The mobile data come with eSIM data. And what other thing about eSIM, there is another one that I use, which I can guarantee it works. So I got this airalo eSIM, um, and we got it for China here. It is in US dollars. You can go up here and change the currency with this one. Okay, you get it in pounds. Yep. Okay, so the China is 350, and eSIM deals. Yes, China Unicorn. Yeah, that is sort of the network you will get. You can top it up, and so for 3 days, choose your package. You get 350, 3 days, 1 GB. So we went for 30 days packages, and I think the initial one was, we came in with the 10 GB data for 2050. Um, it is sufficient, 10 GB, to get you in, and you are just light browsing. It was fine. But I have to admit, I was watching an online drama. The 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 hotel internet was not good. I watched about 1 hour of that drama, and 8 gigs gone. So this was totally used up. So what I ended up doing was get unlimited data, but I think it's here. You can go up here, choose your package here, unlimited. So in China, using hotels internet and VPN, I bought unlimited for 30 days, which is about 53.50. If you click on it, it does say that after 3 GB usage. So I tested it, and I think it renews every 24 hours. So although it's unlimited, you are stuck with 3 GB, which is fine if you are going to keep your usage within 3 GB. Now, because I was watching an online drama, a Spanish drama, and it is like iPlayer, it is heavy streaming, and my 3 GB was gone within 30 minutes, which coincides with 1 hour of about 6 or 7 GB that I used the other day. So there are certain things, if you stream, we're gonna use up the 3 GB very quickly. But on YouTube, I was watching shorts and things like that, and it was fine. It used half GB for about an hour, 2 hours that I was on, so YouTube is not very heavy on data. And also you could change the streaming, I don't know what is it, is 1080, the pixel size. I put it down to 480 or something, and so the quality of the picture was lower, but it was great. I could use it. So I have this now, 30-day unlimited for 53.50. My phone is compatible, and I tether it. So if the hotel internet is not very good, um, I just put this on, and this helps also when you are downloading apps or something where you need uninterrupted data, and it takes very little data to do it. So always have an eSIM, and if you come with eSIM, just arrive, switch it on. The eSIM works. You don't. Oh, and this is a very, very important note. If you have eSIM data, you don't need a VPN. It works. It overrides the thing. So I mean, I can't demonstrate it here, but I can guarantee that with airalo, which I think is an American data company, you are able to look at Western websites, I was going to say, but Gmail, YouTube, and it's fine. And other thing to add is I did know before arriving is if you have your own mobile data from your home country. So I have UK. My friend who told me she has an American mobile, and you just use that. So I went on to um, GiffGaff, because I am with GiffGaff in the UK, and I am on pay-as-you-go SIM. So if you can see, I've got this GiffGaff app, and you log in. Once you have logged in, it will give you GiffGaff have now introduced roaming data, basically. So if you select for China, I think for 20 quid, you get 30 gigs or something. And the good thing about it is because it's not on unlimited like that, so you won't have a 3 GB per day restriction. Because when we bought, when I had this, not the unlimited one, but I had the standard one, where I just had 30 days, 10 GB. It allowed me to use that 7, 8 GB that I used in that 1 hour. It didn't restrict me to 3 GB. So that's a good thing. So if you come, let's say, with your own mobile data, and you buy a roaming package, and it will give you whatever you want to use. So that's the thing about unlimited one. As I explained, you are limited to sort of a 3 GB. Some give you 5 GB limit per day. But if you just come with a lump sum data, and just top up whenever, however you use it, whatever is your usage, it works. And so the point I was making is that if you come with the data, your own mobile network data from your country, I know America does that, and UK as well. I tested it with GiffGaff, although I didn't come with GiffGaff roaming package. I by mistake switched on my data and used it for good 10-15 minutes. GiffGaff immediately topped up my pay-as-you-go by 10 quid, and I realized, oh, I was on my roaming pay-as-you-go and it was working. I had not even realized. But thankfully, it wasn't much. I used about 15 quid, and I probably used 15 pounds, 15 minutes or so. And I paid about £5 in my pay-as-you-go this thing. So it wasn't bad. It was okay. So these are the main points I do want to sort of explain to you out there. Sorry, this video has gone on to be really, really long, 20 minutes. So I'm going to stop it now. But these are the main points I wanted to tell you. I hope it helps you. Feel free to drop me a comment, any questions, please let me know. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.